welcome back to another video. Now before we get started, there's going to be two types of people that have clicked on this video. One that'll know what this topic is about, obviously from the title, and then two who don't know but are curious. So I know you probably have a few questions right now. Who am I? Why am I making a video on this topic? And why is my hair so fluffy? I have those answers. So one, I'm Barry. I am a vlogging, paranormal, otaku, and a gaming YouTuber. Kind of do everything. I'm got that tism, if you know what I mean. So, why is my hair fuzzy? My hair is fuzzy because I brushed it too much. You don't want to brush ginger hair too much, but I needed this to get mostly dry, to pretty much dry for this video. It's still a little bit wet whenever it comes to the top, but otherwise it's fine. Now, why am I making a video on this? This is a strand test video. A strand test is pretty much just like a patch test or anything that you do to test to make sure you're not allergic to it, except this does not test your allergy. It tests to see if you like how something looks on your hair. Now, the reason exactly why I'm making this is because when you search this up, there is a very, very lacking amount of videos, like none, that have for ginger hair. The only times that I see it is for black hair, and the only times I see ginger is when it's usually already dyed ginger. There's no natural ginger videos for hair dye. Now, that may be because we're rare. Now, I am a natural ginger, so I want to avoid bleach as much as possible, like never use it on my hair, because I love my ginger hair, but sometimes I get bored of it. So that brings us back to the next thing. You will know what's in this bag soon. So, and for those of you that love my red hair, or maybe just follow me for my red hair, fear not, because it's gonna come back, don't worry. This is only semi-permanent, so eventually it will come back. I don't know if I'm gonna do all of the hair, if the strand test works or not. Now, what we have in here is we have aquamarine Arctic fox, a decent one. This one's the little one. I've also noticed that whenever you go on videos, they don't tell you if it's the little one or the big one. This one's the little one. It's, I can't even figure out where it is. It's 4 fluid ounces. So, this costs like $11 or something. I don't know. And the next one is this nice little girls' night. It's a very pretty purple. I have a lot of trouble. I've tried to dye my hair in the past with a few of them that will wash right out. I could not find that brand again, unfortunately. But it doesn't always work out because my hair, again, is a dark color hair. Now, God forbid, you can totally use a video for somebody that has black hair. Might not go as well as you might, but it's still like generally dark hair. And the next thing that we have, well, we actually have two things. We got some gloves, because you're gonna want some gloves for this, because it gets messy. And then if the strand test works, there will be another video after this, because I'm not gonna make a long ass video. And this will be used for after color sealer, just to keep the color in. I'm not sure exactly how to use this because I've never use semi-permanent hair color, only that temporary stuff. So you're gonna join me along with this ride. It's gonna hopefully turn out to some sort of like blue, purple ombre type of deal. So first, now that we got those out of the way, the main thing is I've got to figure out, I have to use both of these in the strand test. And if you don't know how to do a strand test, it is pretty much very simple. You want to shampoo your hair and fully dry it. Do not use conditioner. I have no idea why. You shouldn't use conditioner. And you have to take like any hair, approximately like 1 inch, say like right here, I don't know, and distribute all the color until it becomes frothy. And then you want to wrap your hair in tin foil. I don't have tin foil. We're just going to use a bag because we're lame. And then you're going to want to let it sit for about like 30 minutes or so. And this is the most important part. You want to rinse your hair in cool water, preferably outside, but if you really want to and you have the room, do it in your kitchen sink, because I don't know if it'll like stain any other surfaces, since usually sinks are made out of stainless steel that are in the kitchen. And you want to make sure that water will like run over your hair until it comes out clear, and then you want to wait for it to dry. And this other important thing is, once you actually dye your hair, I was told, you have to make sure it's wet. I mean, not wet. Make sure it's dry before you go to bed. Do not sleep with wet hair. Do not sleep while it's setting. And also, this particular brand already has conditioner in it, so that's probably why that you don't have to conditioner it. And it's fine to keep it in for longer than 30 minutes. It won't hurt your hair. It's vegan and cruelty free. This isn't sponsored. I just like the look of this brand and decided to try it. So we're gonna, okay, so I just opened both of these. And why does this smell like Kool-Aid? I promise you I'm not one of those Tide Pod kids. I grew up whenever they had those Tide Pod eating kids, but it smells so good. So, now what you're gonna wanna do is, I got my nifty little gloves on because I don't wanna be stained. Another fact is, whenever you do eventually dye all of your hair, you're gonna wanna put coconut oil on here and on your ears. I can't find my coconut oil. It's somewhere in here. So if you do get staining, you can just use a little bit of rubbing alcohol, and that should probably get it out, as far as I know. Now, since I don't really care where it ends up on my hair, I don't care if I do like here or something, we are going to use this to tie the bag off. Let's see if I can grab the bag. Okay, here's the bag. I know it's like ginormous. I wanted to use the Ziploc, but I'm almost out of Ziploc. So we're gonna grab a nice small chunk of my hair. You know, I probably should just tie my hair back. So I'm gonna do that real quick. Okay, so I've got my hair braided because I realized since it's so fuzzy, it would probably be easier to just do that. Now I got a little bit more than an inch because, you know, you gotta have something to work with. Now I was told because of my hair, I should put the purple at the bottom. So that is what we are going to do today. You'd usually put this in a bowl, but since we're doing just a strand test, we're not going to use a bowl at this time. Now, it won't really come up until after we, let it sit and all that fun stuff. I also don't have the little funny brush because I forgot to ask for that whenever I was buying all this. So, it smells so much like raspberries. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we got it like that. Pretty nice little blue color. I'm gonna wipe my hand on the inside of this bag. And we're gonna go and put the purple down so we can let it sit. Don't touch anything here. You just want to use the tiniest amount, because if it does work, then you're gonna want to use all that color for the other things. Okay, so I'm gonna need some more. This might have been too light of a purple, because I originally picked another purple, but yeah, this might be too light of a purple. So we got that. Looks real weird, but gotta work with what you can. Now, if this doesn't work out, I'll probably end up returning this for another color. And there, we're taking the gloves off. And I ended up getting it on my hand. I only have one pair of gloves, unfortunately. Okay. So now, very carefully, squish it in there. And it's on the hour for me. So I can simply just tie this off. Oh. And then wait those 30 minutes. You can see it in there. Okay, and I will see you back in 30 minutes. Okay, we are back. It has been 30 minutes, and it's time to check our strand test. Praying that it worked. Hopefully. If not, I'll be super sad, and then I'll have to go find another way to dye my hair. Because I kind of don't want it just blue. I really like it if I could do more than one color. Okay. No noticeable difference on the bottom. Let's grab our water. You want to be careful with this. get some water on myself. Okay, so I'm not seeing any color coming out. It's a decent little dark color. But the only thing is, it changes my hair to be super dark. And that's not what we're looking for. We're looking for it to make it nice and blue. It's obviously very, very much blue. It kind of looks like a bit of a green. But the true test is once it's nice and dry, we will check what that looks like. Because I'm kind of worried that it's going to be green. Kind of more than a little bit worried that it's going to be green. If you can see that. So here's a little ending update now that it's all fully dry. As you can see, it's kind of, if you look at it a certain way, it would be blue, but this is damn green. This is green. This don't look like no aquamarine. This don't look like this. This is green. Green. I don't want green hair. Thank you for watching this video. I'm probably gonna go back to the store tomorrow. I was planning on dyeing my hair tomorrow, but as you can see, it sucked. There might be a video if I can find the right products. So stay tuned for that and stay awesome.